So this is just a quick little video from page 210 question 1, right? It's a serial box. So I have a 3D drawn out here, and I have a plan and an elevation drawn here then as well. So my elevation, my plan, and my little 3D over here. And I've them color coordinated as well so far, right? So I have part A of the question drawn basically, right? So part B now is project an auxiliary elevation from the plan when viewing the object at 45 degrees, okay? So from the plan they wanted, right? I'm gonna go 45 degrees from this corner up here. I'm gonna go 45 degrees. I'm then gonna go perpendicular to that 45 degree line. Perpendicular. So you line up first parallel, and then you use the other side of your set square. So I'm gonna go perpendicular to get that x1, y1 line. That's my xy line here. So you go perpendicular. Now, from our knowledge of angles, we could also just use our 45 degree set square up here. So because we went 45 degree set square in this direction, 45 degree in this direction, we could use our 45 here. I just show you using sliding set squares to go perpendicular because let's say this is a viewing line of 30 degrees, or well, you could use your 60 degree line. Let's say it's a viewing line of 50 degrees or 55 degrees. I want you to know how to set up your set squares to make sure that that viewing line and that x1, y1 is perpendicular. Okay? Now, we're going to try use our 3D here to help us and use what we have at the moment, right? So I want this corner here now is what I'm after bringing up. It's on the ground here anyway, so it's on the ground. It's on the ground there. And it's also this height above the xy line. So remember, you go back to your elevation. So this is an auxiliary, or AUX, elevation. So we go back to our elevation for our heights. Or, as I learned in school, one view, two view. You always go back two views. So I'm going to get the distance from this top corner down to my x1, y1 line. I'm going to extend this 45 degree point up, and I'm going to mark it up here. So that now is that front corner. Now I need to get this corner here and this corner here, and I'll be able to join them in then, and I'll be able to get the rest of the shape. So if this is the front corner, this corner over here represents this corner, and this corner represents this line here. So I'm going to bring up the two of them together, right? So I'm going to bring up this back one here, and I'm going to bring up the front one. They're all touching the ground, and they're also this height away from the xy line. So the heights are the same. So we go there, we go there. I'm going to join these. Okay, this back corner here is going to be dotted, so I bring up my back corner and dot it in for a hidden detail line. What's that representing? That very back line down there. And now I'm going to do my color coordination just so hopefully it helps you a bit. So yellow is this front section here. So from this, here is my yellow part, right? Here's my yellow part. So I follow up my lines. So it's going to be from here to here. So this now is all my yellow section. Remember that dotted line is at the very back. So that's my yellow section. My blue section then is a little front bit, so that's a little front bit here. That now is my blue section. And it's an auxiliary elevation of that serial box with me standing down here, looking up at the object that way, 45 degrees. So that's the question fully completed. Then the one we done in class today was much more difficult, okay? So you might be able to visualize that and draw that little bit easier as well.